Hey guys, back for a mini message today. We're glad that you decided to join us, and today we're going to have some twins. So we're going to pick up in Genesis 25. We're going to skip the section of Ishmael's genealogy going down through the Ishmaelites. Just know that he gave rise to a pretty powerful nation just like God told Abraham he would. So God provided for him just as he said he would. But I want to pick up in verse 19 with Isaac and Rebekah. It says, this is the account of the family of Isaac, the son of Abraham. When Isaac was 40 years old, he married Rebekah, the daughter of Bethuel, the Aramean, from Paddan Aram, and the sister of Laban, the Aramean. Isaac pleaded with the Lord on behalf of his wife because she was unable to have children. The Lord answered Isaac's prayer, and Rebekah became pregnant with twins. The two children struggled with each other in her womb, so she went to ask the Lord about it. Why is this happening to me, she asked. The Lord told her, the sons in your womb become two nations. From the very beginning, the two nations will be rivals. One nation will be stronger than the other, and your older son will serve your younger son. And when the time came to give birth, Rebekah discovered she did indeed have twins. The first one was very red at birth and covered with thick hair like a fur coat, so they named him Esau. The other twin was born with his hand grasping Esau's heel, so they named him Jacob. Isaac was 60 years old when the twins were born. Okay, so as we think through this a little bit, here we have a similar situation to Sarah, in that Rebekah did not easily give birth. It wasn't quite to the level that Sarah dealt with, but just as Abraham and Sarah prayed for this child to be born, so Isaac had to turn to the Lord and seek him for the birth of what would be Jacob and Esau. And God heard their prayers. You know, you see this a lot with very special individuals in Scripture. You see that there's an issue with their birth, that oftentimes their parents were unable to conceive for extended periods of time. You see that with Isaac. Here you see it with Jacob. You'll see it with Samuel. You'll see it with Samson. There's quite a few places in Scripture where this occurs. And I just find it to be fascinating that God kind of uses this pattern multiple times to go across this and through this idea. So the Lord talks to Rebekah about this. She became pregnant with twins, but it says there in verse 22, the children struggled with each other in her womb, so she went to ask the Lord about it. Why is this happening to me? And so he continues on, and God explains to her that there's two nations in your womb, that these are twins, and that they will struggle with each other over the course of their lives. And you will see this. This will happen over and over in their lives. Is Jacob and Esau aren't exactly best buddies. They aren't twins that just spend all their time together. So what we take from this is that God heard the prayers of Isaac. He heard the prayers of Rebekah. He answered their prayers. That God's promise to continue this line and continue this covenant could be counted on. So we can grab onto the same thing. God's promises to us can be counted on. You guys be blessed. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.